Glad you're here, as I'm about to share something valuable with you that will help you to grow in a new country and build that financial stability and foundation you're looking for. I want to split this guidance into two parts. Part 1, looking for your first job, and Part 2, looking for every subsequent job. Let's look at Part 1 first. You have just come to a new country, you are running out of savings, and you need to land a first job as quickly as possible. Where do you start? On top of all the stress you are experiencing already, you might be stressing about language difficulties and accent. I hear you. I've been there. By the time I landed in my first job in Australia, we had $4,000 only left on our bank account. My husband still didn't have a job, and we had a 1-year-old child to look after. The only benefit we had was that we prepaid for 6 months' rent for the apartment in advance, so at least we knew we had somewhere to live. And by the way, that was the only option to secure the rent. This is a life hack for you if you struggle to secure the rent with no jobs, no references, and previous history in this country. Our plan A was that my husband would find a job and I would take it slowly with our daughter. But once we got to the point of having $4,000 only on our bank account left, and Sydney is one of the most expensive cities in the world, we had to design plan B, where I would also start looking for a job, ASAP too. Step 1. Learn to pivot. If plan A is not working out, sit down and design plan B. It might mean absolutely anything, from looking into different industry to different city. Be flexible, broaden your options. The only thing that I recommend though is to try to push through in getting a job in the area of your expertise. If you're an engineer, for example, I suggest you try everything you can first to find a job as an engineer, junior engineer, assistant engineer, rather than going working as a driver or as a builder. Why I say so? Because it will distract you from going towards your main goal, and temporary things quite often fall into permanent. So my recommendation would be to try absolutely everything, whatever I'm about to share with you within your field of expertise, and then go from there. Step 2, update your CV. Use tools such as, for example, resumenow.com to help you design professional CV. Focus on your achievements in previous roles rather than responsibilities. Update your LinkedIn profile. Make sure it aligns with your CV. 97% of HR and staffing professionals use LinkedIn in their recruiting efforts. Candidates with a comprehensive LinkedIn profile have a 71% higher chance of getting a job interview. Step 3, be proactive. Go online and find top 3 recruitment agencies that specialize in recruitment for your specific area of expertise. Register with them. Find people who work there, again, through LinkedIn, and connect with those. Be proactive. Send them a message and check whether they are open for a virtual catch-up or a coffee catch-up. Step 4, do more. You think you are doing enough, but you don't. Apply for more roles. Send more direct messages on LinkedIn. Book more coffee catch-ups with recruiters. Let me get back to my example with my first job. Every day I would wake up and I would have a plan. Apply for all the new roles that would come through. Send at least 20 direct messages on LinkedIn to various people, and then try to book as many meetings as possible. What I would do is that I would look at the role I want to apply, then search for people who would work in that company, preferably in the department I'm interested in, let's say in finance, preferably manager or senior manager level. And I would send them a message, an invitation to connect. The message would be something along those lines. Feel free to pause now the video and make a note of the below message. Step 5, be prepared for discomfort. It will come from everywhere. We gotta work on your mindset though. You will feel awkward because of your language. But you gotta stay focused on your goal. Your goal is to find a job, not to win the language competition, but to get your first job and local experience within your area of expertise. Doesn't matter what people think of you. Doesn't matter whether they find it funny. Doesn't matter whether they judge you. What matters is your goal. The rest is noise. You absolutely cannot lose focus from your goal. Be prepared for rejection. People will ghost you. People will tell you no. It is unpleasant. I know it. I had it millions of times. In one of my recent jobs, after being here for 10 years, my application was rejected 300 times. But it doesn't matter. And you know why, right? Because it is all noise. What matters is your ability to keep going and your goal, which is to find your first job. I want to give you one practical tip how you can overcome language barrier. The main reason why you're avoiding talking in a new language is that you are too concerned whether you will be making mistakes. So reframe it. Make a goal to make at least 20 mistakes per day. This will force you to talk, and the more you talk, the better you will become. If you really struggle with the fact that people do not understand you because of your accent, you might want to try speakmoreclearly.com. I'm not sponsored by them, but I know it helped my husband and my friends, so feel free to check it out. Feel free to also subscribe and attend local Toastmasters communities. That is what we did at the start. Step 6. Be realistic. Research what the average salary is for your kind of level. Enroll in the place where you're looking for. And ask for no less. I know you might feel like you have no say. You can't ask for anything at this stage and need to undersell yourself. Please don't. What I'm asking you is to be realistic. You cannot undo being a professional by just moving countries. Yes, you might lack local experience. You might have a bit of language barrier, might lack connections in this place, but all of those things will go away in the first 12 months. What matters is that you know your craft and you have all the years of experience as your advantage. I'm not saying sell yourself with a premium either, but what I'm saying, sell yourself adequately. Be also prepared to make some sacrifices. Sometimes when we just start, we don't have the luxury to choose. My husband and I were commuting hours one way at the start, but we knew it would be temporary. We knew it would give us that foundation we need at the start. And now 10 years later, we can choose and decide. We can be more firm with our non-negotiables. Now let's look at part 2, looking for every subsequent job. When you are taking your first job in a new country, it will probably not be the best job you can get, but it doesn't matter. You need to treat your first job as an opportunity to get into the market. Preferably try to stick to your area of expertise and the field you were in before. It will then make it easier for you to climb up the ladder. And that is what I did. I had to go back into the audit, which I left before, which meant long hours and taking a small step back. But I knew it ticked the boxes I needed at that time. It gave me local experience, it gave me ability to practice English, and it gave me a chance to earn money to bring food to the table. Moreover, the day I went for the interview, I read what the average salary in Sydney was at that point in time and asked for no less. 70,000 Australian dollars per annum to be exact. I got a job offer a few hours after the interview. Many people then, due to their limiting beliefs we spoke about earlier, stay in their first job for a very long time, missing out on other opportunities. You have to stay in your job for as long as you are learning or earning, ideally both. Stay in your current job for 12 to 16 months. Perform brilliantly. Get a good reputation. If you get a promotion or bonus during that time, even better. But if not, no need to panic. Build as many connections as possible throughout this period of time. Maintain your conversations with recruiters and always keep your CV updated. Test your current job whether it will give you that growth you're looking for in the next few years. If not, make a call. I always say, if I can't move on or move up, I will move out. Research shows that people who change jobs are more likely to get high salary increases, at least 10%, whereas if you stay where you are, the average increase for CPI growth of 2 to 3% is quite often a maximum you can hope for. And then rinse and repeat every couple of years. Get as much knowledge and expertise and skills in your every next job as possible. And once you see you're not learning or earning, move on. Throughout my 10 years as immigrant here, I have changed 6 corporate jobs, and I'm not counting promotions here. I'm just counting companies. My salary has increased by 215%. I grew from analyst at 70K per annum to associate director finance at 220K per annum over this period of time. I managed to have another child in between and took a break for 13 months. Had I let my fears and doubts stop me, I would have never gotten to where I am right now. And as a reminder, I did it all without having any previous connections in this country before I came to Sydney, without sacrificing my values and what is important for me, without burning out, still going on holidays twice per year to various countries, and still spending quality time with people I love and care. At the same time, I was able to get qualification as a coach and start my business. If I could do it, you can too. If you want me to guide you through your specific case for free, book a call right now at the link below. I only have 5 free available spots per week, so if you want it solved soon, book today. Problem shared is problem solved. Problem shared with a professional is problem solved much quicker. Can't wait to see you. Oh, and before you go, I have something exciting that I want to share with you. I'm in the process of designing my first online course that will be going through pre-launch very soon. The topic of the course will be 360 personal success, with actionable exercises, guidance, and coaching strategies around personal finance, productivity, relationships, parenting, career. If you want to get an early access at half price, click the button below to join the waitlist, and I can't wait to deliver an outstanding affordable product for you. If you don't want to book a call now, it's all good, but I still would like to hear your feedback on the strategies that I just shared. Feel free to type it in the little comment section below. Rooting for your success with care, Anna.